But oh man, it's about that time. About that time for this Tattletales review.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. We better be tattletaling these facts like shit. But yeah, I feel like we're all kind of on the same page about. It didn't blow me away.
Yeah, but it was
all right. Like it wasn't
bad.
There wasn't any songs that I was like, this shit is fucking garbage. I think the only song that I said that was the Yaya when that shit came out, and Punani. I was not fucking with it. Punani is kind of growing, but it's also like not enough for me to go back. It's ass, but it's like it's not Yaya ass. Yaya is pretty ass.
Bro, all the songs that was already out, I didn't even listen to it because I already listened to it.
I got
the Spanish songs, but those are always never for me. Those are all for like the Spanish people or like people that's into that shit. So I really don't give the Spanish songs any time of the day.
The new Spanish song was a vibe. I'll say that. I think it was because I don't know the names like that because it was all like track whatever. I think it was track 7. That was pretty solid. I was fucking with Tutu, the one that he did the music video for. Like at first,
the Black China jump.
Yeah,
I wasn't fucking with that dude.
You weren't fucking with
that
it?
jump wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was like at first, but I was like, it was kind of growing on me when I was listening to it more. Cause the little hook when he was like, "Everybody want my swag, everybody want my drip." I'm like, bro.
He did do. I'm thinking of something else.
Which one were you thinking of?
I don't know, bro. But damn, yeah, bro. He's put a snippet of that jump on his IG like a while back. That shit was. I remember hearing that shit. It was alright.
Yeah, no, that one was solid. We were talking about how he did his thing on the Locked Up remix. It could have been better.
He ain't all the way fuck it up.
Yeah, he just held his own.
Yeah.
Then that's all.
He did what he had to do.
He did what he had to do because if that shit would have been ass, really like, because it feels like it's not getting talked about nearly enough though. I feel like he had to go hard on that shit for it to like revive itself and be like, bro, Akon really let this man on this song, like, you know. Because if it's ass, then they would have just clowned him or whatever. But it was just like good enough that it didn't fuck up the song, and they're just like trying to ignore it. Yeah. And then we were talking about how basically like that same verse on the that other instrumental where he was doing it over the phone. That was pretty solid.
Yeah, that was a tough concept. Yeah. And then he kept the effect on the song. I mean, on his voice the whole song. Yeah. It sounded like he was talking from jail the whole time.
I like the fact too that he kept it at 13 songs. Like it's definitely, it might affect the streams, but you know, with all the bullshit though, people just like flooding their albums and having it just be like a 20+ track playlist. Like at least he. Either he only made 13 songs, or at least he picked and chose the good 13. Yeah, and then just flooded with bullshit.
It was probably that. He just picked and chose the best 13.
That little X song was
Bro, that man's verse was like 10 seconds, bro.
That man had 4 lines.
Act probably recorded way more, and they just cut that shit. It was like, we'll just give you 10 seconds.
But hey, Lil Act making power moves out here. The streets saying that Lil Act could sell more than Quando Rondo.
Bruh. Oh, nah. Bro, I don't know if those...
Bro, they were saying Flight might have sold more than Quando.
Bro, it's wild, bro. Like...
If Flight's on 5K, it would be a rap for anybody
Quando
under.
Needs to hurry up and...
It'd be fucking rap.
Quando needs to hurry up and drop his...
Genius was selling more than their top songs on their project.
Quando needs to hurry up and... Because Quando said that was fake, and he's going to drop the real numbers today. I haven't checked his IG page to see, but if that nigga need to hurry up and drop the real numbers, then nigga, because that shit is wild. I wouldn't expect Quando to do 3K. That's wild. Yeah. I wouldn't expect them to, but it's also like Act has been doing this shit so long. I wouldn't
And he holds himself so high of a standard with his integrity. I wouldn't think that he would just be lying about that shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking too. I was like, damn, bro, if Act's wrong about this, like, niggas gonna be on his ass.
Nah,
like
yeah.
he had to be for sure, like, okay. Yeah,
Like, you know how many times Act could have been beefing with somebody and just fucking lied to defame them? But it's like, if he gets caught for that shit, then they're on his ass. So, like, you could tell.
Crazy. Act posted that shit, like, you know how many niggas look on Act's page? Like, the whole culture looks at that nigga's page, and that nigga just dissing publicly, just using his platform to diss Quando. Like, I wonder what other rappers seeing that shit was like, oh shit.
It's funny. It's funny because he knows exactly what his audience is like. That man said Big W. He was like, Quando Rondo sells 3,500. Big W or Big L in all caps, and they were like, bruh, it's worse than Smoke Perp. he sold work. He's the new Smoke Perp.
That nigga kept
Quando
saying,
Floppo.
that nigga was like, come on stream, little nigga. Like, bruh, that nigga Act be talking shit. It's like, bruh, like, is you trying to fight this nigga, or are you just trying, like, what's good? Like, he be acting like he don't want smoke, but the way he be talking is like he wants smoke.
Yeah, so let his nuts hang. You gotta let his nuts hang every now and then. Nah, but Quando was wildin' though. He was like,
he said, I prayed you die or some shit.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. Did this man really do enough to make you that mad?
It's really not that serious.
I hope you died, nigga.
And then
That's fucked up. I can't respect it. But the way 6ix9ine has been promoting this shit, where he's like, he's disrespecting like Lil Durk's their cousin. I can't like. It's like I can't respect it, but it's like I can't be surprised either.
Yeah.
It's like, what other choice did you? I mean,
He already did it, bro. Like,
bro, I don't know. It's six. Like,
it's not like this is his first time doing that shit.
bro, what I'm saying is though, already knowing who 6ix9ine is and what that nigga is. The whole rap culture, the whole rap industry is on his head right now. How else do you think this nigga's gonna respond, bro?
Yeah.
How else do you think this nigga's gonna respond, bro? That nigga's gonna respond in the most 6ix9ine is like, if the whole rap industry is not fucking with him already, he might as well like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna just be the villain and just do my own shit.
Yeah, and honestly, like, even thinking back now, like, he was doing that shit with Trippy. So, like, even at the time, that was kind of fucked up. I mean, not kind of. It was pretty fucked up.
And
but
he did that joint FBG Duck too.
Bro, that whole Chicago scene, that's the thing to do in that. Yeah. And that joint was disrespecting dead ops.
Yeah.
It's just that it's coming to. It's just that 6ix9ine is like mainstream with it. That all these other fans is like, oh nah, you went too far with this one. It's like, yeah, he is, but you know how many of these, like, bro, you know, these niggas say Smoke Tuka every single. And he did have a point when he was like, you guys only care about disrespecting the dead when it's like convenient or whatever. But, you know, even to the average person, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
But without, I mean, I guess with context.
Yeah.
But still, I could just not. That energy is not an energy you want around.
Yeah.
That's like, if you believe in an ounce of karma, that's like taboo of like the number one thing that you shouldn't do. Shout out to Akon too for all the power moves he's doing in Africa. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Like making like his whole society and shit.
Yeah.
But as far as the 6ix9ine album goes,
bro, overall, it's just another 6ix9ine tape. I mean, another 6ix9ine album. It's just club bangers.
Yeah, out of the three, it might be third. I'm not gonna lie.
Out of three, what, his albums?
Yeah,
I think I got
more. I think I definitely got more enjoyment out of the other two. I think his best one was the one that got leaked when he initially got locked, and then they just ended up dropping it because it's like, fuck, this shit's already going viral. Day 69 was cool, but that had a lot of tough songs too. This one is like, he's doing just enough to stay in the mix. That's what it felt like. Like they none of the songs really were disappointing, but it's also like I don't know. Some of them sounded kind of generic.
The same.
Yeah. But even like a lot of people have been talking about that too. How his attention's more on just the antics and the music, which it's always kind of been, but it felt like there was more effort put into the earlier music as opposed to now. But
maybe because at first he was trying to prove to the world that he was a fucking a gangster, and he had writers for him and shit. He still got writers now, but like I feel like he really doesn't really care that much.
Yeah.
Like he's on now, and niggas already know that shit in his rap, the shits in his songs are cap, except for the locked up shit where he was speaking his truth. It must have not been. It must not be some real shit to some niggas, but he was speaking his truth.
It was real to somebody.
Yeah, it was real.
Might not have been the reality that you wanted, but it was real, alright. But shit, if he doesn't sell at least 100K, they're gonna be on his ass. Yeah. That's my prediction.
Ja.
If he needs to sell at least 100K.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like he's definitely gonna have
He might already, cause he's been promoting the pre-order. He had that shit for pre-order, and niggas was copping his merch. So pretty sure he's doing bundles. That shit most definitely.
Nah, he's definitely doing that.
Yeah.
He definitely got to be doing everything under the sun to fabricate those numbers.
Yeah, that shit most definitely probably gonna hit 100K.
Like if especially because he was talking shit about Lil Durk's last project selling 50K. If that man don't sell over 50K, or at the bare minimum over what he was making fun of Lil Durk for selling, nah, they gonna be on his ass.
Yeah.
And it's also like rightfully so. If you're talking big shit, and the numbers come, you gotta have them numbers back up.
I don't really need that.
But a realistic prediction, what do y'all think he's gonna sell? 100K, I feel like is a safe answer. Especially with the bundles and shit. I'm thinking like 70 to 100K, somewhere in that range.
I would say 100, 115, 110.
Yeah, just to be optimistic.
Respectfully, that 100K range.
Yeah.
You don't know. He might max and get to buying bundles to like 200, 300K.
But it's like it don't seem like anybody's been talking about.
Oh yeah, I saw they didn't promote it on Apple Music at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they dropped blackballing him.
Yeah, nah, they blackballing the shit out of him, which is like that is gonna play a heavier toll than people want to admit. Like even like when he had gotten the number 1 on Trolls. Like just thinking about how the level that he had to go to get that number 1.
Yeah.
It's like people was really trying to like clown him for how quickly that fell off, but it's like, bro, the fact that he even got that shit to number 1, like that, he did what he sought out to do.
Yeah.
Like that shit wasn't gonna stick because it got no radio, like it had no
push, no industry push.
Yeah, it had nothing to fall back on. That was literally all 6ix9ine.
Yeah, all he was trying to do was just get a number 1.
Yeah.
And he did that shit.
He did that shit.
Okay.
That's the weird, like, thing about 6ix9ine. It's like he's almost like motivational off the strength of like this man is just like I don't know how to explain it. Like he's just in such an awful place, or he's just been constantly knocked down in life, or he's just been in awful situation after awful situation.
I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And he's just like
prevailing.
Yeah, because a lot of people that would have had a fraction of 6ix9ine's L's would have definitely folded. Like there's not too many people in 6ix9ine's situation that would prevail like he has, but it definitely has come with a price.
Yeah.
I don't know. At some point, we're gonna see the end result of, or the cost of that price, whether it be that he just fucking flops if he ends up getting clapped, which, you know, I'm not wilding like some of these live streams. I'm not wishing death on anybody, but I mean, that's always an up in the air. Like we were a big possibility. Because I was reading in that New York Times interview that he did, he was like, they asked him about that. They were like, "Are you scared of death?" And he was like, "When I'm alone, all the time. But when I got my security, I'm good. I don't worry about that shit at all."
That's just a wild way to live, bro. Like,
yeah, it's not a quality life.
Yeah, like,
it's not a quality life.
Forever, bro. Like, I feel like no matter how old this man get, no matter, even if he go in the cut now, like, it's already too late, bro. Like, like no
it's
matter,
too late to go in the cut now.
Yeah, like even if he goes in the cut, like people are still gonna be on his head. Like he's gonna still need security for the rest of his life. Type.
He could be in the cut.
He could fall off the face of the earth.
He could be in the cut.
For life?
Yes.
Like, fall off the face of the earth doesn't mean, like,
him, nigga, if he's in the cut.
Like, if he just, like, is on a private island or some shit,
He could be in the cut, bro.
I feel like the cut for him would probably just stop posting on IG and move to, like, I don't know.
I mean, out the country, does he really have that many ops?
Nah. Probably not.
Because isn't a huge chunk of
Europe fucks with him.
Isn't a huge chunk of his following the Mexican demographic, the Spanish
demographic?
demographic?
He built his fan base in Europe before anything.
Yeah.
He could probably move to a foreign country and be good at low key.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh, 6ix9ine, American celebrity.
Yeah, Trap Louis Ross did a video on him.
At least in America, but he's not straight.
Yeah.
At all.
Jesus. Well, it is what it is. You just gotta keep pushing. Every day's gonna be. There's gonna be a better day than the last one you had at some point.
But yeah, they're most definitely trying to bar him from the industry.
Yeah. They're definitely backball. Everyone's dissing him at this point. Migos, Chief Keef.
Yeah, they're definitely like trying to make it a unity thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone's against this.
Yeah.
Like at first, I was kind of optimistic. Like, okay, who's gonna be the first rapper to?
Nah, I was like,
it's gonna be the first rapper, then everyone else just folds. But nah, it seems like everyone's like, nah.
Bro, you remember he was teasing that Tory Lanez song? I'm surprised he didn't put that shit on there.
No, Tory Lanez probably got his legal team on that quick. Especially, but he still didn't say nothing yet.
He said he got it cleared though. So I mean, he could have if he wanted to. And low key, like I was thinking he was gonna have some controversial shit on the album to get more streams on it, you know? Because sometimes that's a marketing strategy in of itself, having like something, but like crazy in the actual album that they're like, wait, what? And then you go to listen to it, and it's like, even if you don't want to listen to it, you still trap them. You still got the sales. That would have been. Like, I mean, for 6ix9ine, morals just don't play a role. So it's like, I mean, that would have been smart on his end. But fuck it. Well, time will tell. Is 6ix9ine gonna sell at least 100K, or is it all downhill from here?
Find out next week.
Find out, bruh. Imagine if he flopped and Act tried to just not post that shit.
Act will post it.
Yeah, Act's gonna post it. Yeah. I don't even think he would hold back.
Find out next week on Akademiks page. Where Act will probably be like 6ix9ine. Now he would probably start that joint with like, now 6ix9ine, you know you my guy. But and then he just go.
It's your boy Akademiks, check it out now. 6ix9ine, you know you my guy, but you flopped. It went triple cardboard.
Breeze.
6ix9ine sells 42K first week. Big W or Big L. Ooh, 42K. 42K wouldn't cut it. But if he sold like 20K, that would be the time to just fall off the face of the earth. That would be the time to fall off the face of the earth.
It's GG.
It's, yeah.
Oh, nah. He'll be on that nigga's ass.
Brass.
I gotta go. All of my stuff's in my bag, so don't call me, I'm out on the road. I'm on a mission, every city I go, I'm selling out shows. Rockin' Givenchy and Prada, I'm wearing all designer clothes. Mixing the highs and the lows.